More bad news for the nearly 300 UWL students forced out of their dorm after a fire this past weekend.
The university announced today they are closing Drake Hall for the rest of the semester, sending those students scrambling for a place to live. News 8's Pauline Lee joins us live in the studio with the latest.
The decision to close Drake Hall wasn't exactly what faculty and staff wanted to do, and it's definitely not what students wanted to hear. But now the school's main focus is cleaning up the hall and rebuilding the Drake Hall community. For Drake Hall residents, move-out day is coming sooner than expected.
I mean, we moved back in for I'd say about a week. We were about a week in, and then the fire happened, and so now we have to kind of move.
Thursday, university officials decided to close Drake Hall for the rest of the year. It's a decision UWL Chancellor Joe Gao says will allow them enough time to get everything in the building back to normal without taking any chances.
So that's going to take a long, long time, and I think it's just better to have our students move out now, do all the work that needs to get done to get the building back to safety and cleanliness, and then say we'll come back in the summer or in the fall.
And now the hard part begins, finding new homes for nearly 300 displaced students.
I'll just sleep in my own bed rather than on the floor.
For sophomore Nick Anderson, that means heading home to Sparta and commuting about 40 minutes to class for the rest of the semester.
Yeah, I think it'll be easier to just go home and live there rather than relocating again with somebody possibly new in who knows what situation.
This is kind of like a Katrina type of disaster. Their housing is gone.
And Anderson's concerns are at the top of ResLife's list. Director Nicklaus and his staff are looking to place students into vacant rooms and overflow housing in other campus residence halls, hotel accommodations, and even housing options at Viterbo and Western Technical College. But Nicklaus says all decisions will be made keeping the Draconian community in mind.
We have some professional obligations here and to treat students with respect and dignity and meet their needs, and let's go do that.
And tonight, Drake residents will have the opportunity to meet for the first time since the fire. Students will have a chance to talk to faculty and staff, to ask questions, find out more information about housing reimbursement, and any other concerns they may have. And then students will have designated times both this weekend and next weekend to be escorted into their rooms to grab the rest of their belongings.
All right, thank you, Pauline. The La Crosse Fire Department is still investigating what started the fire. So far, only an electrical cause has been ruled out.